What's going on, dudes? Jason's back with some kill confirmed on Outpost. A lot of hate has been coming out on this map because of the glitch before for people getting under the map and everything. But this is where I've actually gotten my second MOAB and my first MOAB in like a real game type besides free-for-all. You know, everybody knows free-for-all is the easiest way to get a MOAB. You know, the likelihood of coming into contact with more than one person in free-for-all is pretty slim. So you can get 24 kills more easily than you can in another game mode. And all this choppiness and lagginess you've already seen and will continue to see for like the next 2 or 3 minutes. Something to do with theater mode, man. About 3 minutes and 15 seconds into this gameplay, or 3.5 minutes, it will migrate hosts, and then the video will just go back to normal. Like, it'll look like any other video that I would have posted. But for some reason, these first few minutes, like the first part of the host, like that first host, must have been so bad that the theater mode is just terrible with it. Like, you see me here just doing all kinds of crazy things, aiming at walls, you know, like that wasn't actually me doing those things. It's just however theater mode captured it, I guess. And you see my teammate there just running like in motion. I don't know. It actually is kind of funny to watch, but I couldn't pass up this gameplay because it is a MOAB. And yeah, this will probably be the last one that I post, though. I find that these gameplays are boring, you know, like I play it so defensively to get them, but it's just the challenge of actually getting a MOAB. Like, I find that when I'm playing this game and I'm running the specialist package, once I unlock my last perk, you know, the one before you get your specialist bonus, I start thinking about the MOAB that early. Like, if I can see that the score has enough time for me to camp it out and get the MOAB, like, that's just what I start thinking about. And here again, another weird looking, you know, theater mode type thing here. But I promise after the host migration, it'll get better and it will look normal. But yeah, if I find that I have enough time during the game that I can actually get the MOAB, I start thinking about it right there at that 6th kill. So I don't know, it's very addicting to try to get one, but it's not very fun gameplay to watch. So I'm going to get back to like my regular team deathmatches and free-for-alls and stuff where, you know, I run out there and try to get kills as much as I can and let my kill streak get some kills, you know, get those high scores, some of that entertaining gameplay that you want to see, you know. I mean, really the most entertaining part of these videos are like the last 20 or 30 seconds where you actually get to see the MOAB get called in. But here you've seen me pick up an enemy's FAD, and that's like my main tip is once you've unlocked Assassin, I end up picking up an extra enemy's, or actually your specialist bonus is probably better unless you're running Blind Eye as one of your perks. But usually once I run Assassin, I swap out my Stinger missile for like another assault rifle or just pretty much any gun that I can find on the ground. Because with Stingers I'll shoot down, you know, counter UAVs and UAVs, but with Assassin Pro that shields you from both of those, so you don't really need it. So unless you get a helicopter or something called in, you don't really need your Stinger missile. And there by the bottom of the screen is just a second ago, I had the little timer there, and you could see that I didn't get any more kills during that time. So now I switched all the way until this host migration happens. You see I'm in the same building, slightly different location, but you know, clearly you can tell it's the same game. I haven't gotten any more kills from when I started fast forwarding. And I actually did move around the map quite a bit. I thought that I stuck just in that one little corner the whole game, and that's probably where I'm headed back to now. As you can see, I'm using my teammates as cover. There's not really much of the map where an enemy can attack me from behind without them killing an enemy first. And that's what you kind of want to do when you're trying to go for a MOAB, you know. You don't want, if you're playing a team-based mode, you don't want to be like the leader of the pack. You don't want to be running in front of all of your teammates. You don't want to be like in the middle of them. You want to be behind, you know. You want to be like the last guy that the enemy's going to have to kill, you know. So even if he kills 1 or 2 of your teammates, you know, you can kill that guy while he's reloading or something like that, you know. You don't want to be like the leader of the pack. Or you see me right here, coming up here on the side of these guys. All of these guys are shooting at my teammates, and I just pop up beside them and just easily take them out because they don't have a chance. And get lucky right here. This guy just runs like right past me, hip firing him with the FAD. In the FAD, a lot of guys don't like it. I recommend putting a red dot sight on it before you judge it. When you first unlock it, it might seem like the recoil is a little heavy or the fire rate's too fast, or you know, a lot of weird things might feel like are wrong with it. But if you just put that red dot sight on it and give it a chance, It is a pretty decent assault rifle. I don't think that it's actually deserving of being the last one you unlock. I think that should definitely be the Type 95. That's another thing that I don't understand. If you go play the survival mode, and you have to rank up separately in the survival mode. You start off at level 1 and you get so many points for like everything that you do, and you can't purchase certain weapons from the weapons caches until you actually like earn a certain level. So but like the Type 95 is the last assault rifle you can buy in that game type, and like the MP7 takes a little while to unlock. Like some of like the best guns in the game, it seems like they organized it better in survival mode than they did in multiplayer. And I find that a little bit weird. And now here you see me run back here to camp. I saw like 3 or 4 enemies, and you see exactly why I did that. I chose to run back. I knew there was 3 or 4 guys coming, and I just threw that flash and painted them with my recon because I know that I had the specialist bonus. Some people will just camp like just to camp, but I specifically saw those guys running on the radar and decided to run back here and throw up that flash grenade that I had left to be able to paint them on the radar. And now here you see there's only like 3 minutes left in the game, and the score is only at 35-22. So that just goes to prove to anybody that Kill Confirmed is not really the anti-campers game mode. In my opinion, Kill Confirmed should get to the 65 score limit every game, no matter what. Like, I don't care what circumstances it is, but in this game mode, people just camp they're either like, watch how close this is. I got caught on that stairwell and then decided to run over here. If I would have stayed on that stairwell, that predator would have definitely killed me. So I got lucky that I moved there. But in this game, people are either like me. Like, I haven't really collected many dog tags at all in this game. I have just been waiting around for kills from my MOAB. That'll happen to you in Kill Confirmed. And then also, people will just get 1 or 2 kills and just stare at the dog tags and just wait for you to come by them. So it's still like a form of camping. They just camp the dog tags, It's not like, it's almost like in Search and Destroy when you know that the bomb is down. Like, if you kill the bomb carrier and you just see the bomb sitting right next to like the bomb A, you'll just tell your teammates that, and you guys will just camp the bomb and just wait, So I mean, it's no different than that. So I don't think it really like deters camping as much as they wanted it to. I feel like if everybody played the game like I feel like it should be played, then it would have worked. But people just use this game to their advantage to build up their kill-death ratio by just staring at dog tags and waiting for you to come try to pick them up. Because like, if you pay attention, like the next time you're playing Kill Confirmed, just count how many times you get killed like sprinting around the map and running after a dog tag or something like that. Guys are just waiting on you to do stuff like that. And this Type 95 is a beast, man. I know I talked about that in my dislikes, but I've had a few beers tonight, and I had some shitty games, man. I was like 8-16, 7-14, like just games that I was going completely terrible. And you saw at the beginning of this gameplay, I pulled out my scar and I was getting killed at the beginning. And just look what happens. I could have a few beers in me, go from being one of like the worst Call of Duty players, like having a 0.5 KD, and then I pull out the Type 95, camp a little bit, and get a MOAB, So, I mean, that should just tell you something about how powerful this gun is, and just how accurate it is. Like, the bursts don't like flinch at all. Like, if you shoot a burst, all 3 of your bullets from that burst are going into the same exact spot. There's no kick at all, it feels like. And I don't even think I'm using the kick attachment. I think I'm using red dot sight and rapid fire on it so that I can and that rapid fire works for close range, by the way. Like, if you're hip firing with it close range, that rapid fire will definitely save your life. And here's where I get the MOAB. I see these 2 guys, pick off the one, see one laying down, pull out the Type 95. And that's where Marksman came in as well, because I couldn't even really see that guy. But with Marksman, I was able to just shoot where his name was and pick up this MOAB and call it in. Get another kill. I think that's the last kill I get, and now it's just over. And I'm pretty excited, telling all my friends that I've just gotten a MOAB. And they actually gave me a hard time all night, acting like they didn't see it or they didn't hear it. And then here's what I'm talking about, guys. See how the score limit wasn't reached by the end of the game? There's only like 10 seconds left in the game now, but see how the map is like discolored? It's a little yellow, and it's like the foggy mist and stuff going around. But so the game can continue if you go to MOAB, but in all events, we do end up winning the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Final team score is 54-42, and my final score is 32-3. Shout out to my friends Wild Whitey, Dominator, and Big Reese 804 for being in the game with me and witnessing that. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, but like I said, look out for some normal gameplay coming out soon, something not so campy. I know that this cannot be that fun to watch, but if it is, like if it's something you guys want to see, let me know, and I'll continue to try to get some. But for me, watching it back, it's not as exciting. So I'll talk to you guys later, and y'all have a good day.